Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. So before I begin to drive, I want to read something that my friend AE, y'all done heard me playing voice chat clips from him. I'll be telling him to get his channel, get his own channel, because he got a lot of insight. But I want to read something to y'all what he said. This is what he said. He said, "Do I like being single? ? Yes, I do. Do I wish I were in a relationship? Absolutely. But here's the thing. I will stay single until I find someone who truly appreciates me and respects me. Until I find that person, I'm perfectly happy with myself. My peace, my self-worth are far too important to settle for anything less." Ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing from a fellow Libra. He's a Libra just like me, and just like a lot of some of the best YouTubers in this space, like Coach Greg Adams is a Libra. I guarantee you a lot of them is Libras, man. But it's not just Libras that understand these things. It's people all across. So what I want to talk to you about, I entitled this, "If she ain't an upgrade, leave her on that blade." What is that blade? The streets. The streets. Y'all gotta excuse my glasses and stuff. I just ran out here so I can get to work and gave somebody a ride somewhere. Don't care. Today I don't care. I'm just trying to get money. I ain't trying to get women today. I'm trying to get money. So the blade represents the streets. They call the streets the track. Some people call it the blade. That's what I mean by, if she ain't an upgrade, let her stay on that blade. She belongs to the streets. She ain't yours. She ain't yours unless she fully commits to you. We don't share them, they share us. We got three, well, some of us do. I mean, you got two balls, and even if you got one ball, you still got that stick. So the Most High set us up with more equipment than they have. For a reason. Because we are to be shared, not them. They try to make us like them. Oh, well, what about you? Well, what about your body count? I'm not getting stretched. I'm the same. Like, don't nothing change about me unless I get the wrong one of y'all and catch something. Which better not happen. But it changed about you. You can't go around messing with all these men. They gonna stretch your stuff all out of whack. And it's gonna mess up your mind. Because, and this is why a lot of these chicks is messed up. If 3 guys hit your bottom, that's 3 times that your nerve endings and all of the connections to your internal organs, it's going to cause your mind to be a little different. Who you deal with is going to cause your mind to be a little different. See, these chicks trying to get clever on us and talking all this stuff, but a lot of them, you done did too much to talk all this stuff, man. You can't be fresh off the blade and then trying to act like you, well, he gotta be this, he gotta be that. What you gotta be? What you gotta be? He gotta be this, he gotta look. And then they what they do is they'll, like I said, I compared it to Forrest Gump. I call them Jennies. That's their new nickname. All these Jennies out here. Who is Jenny? Jenny is the chick that done did drugs, had sex with everybody, ran wild, and then try to come back to you because she know you gullible enough to accept her and accept her back. Don't you be that, and don't let no preacher, you not Hosea. You not him. Stop trying to be Hosea thinking you're going to get a special privilege from God, and then when she give you problems, now you want to cry out to God. You gave me this woman. Adam wanted a woman. The Most High read his heart, because you know he be looking at our hearts. And so he gave him a woman, and look what the woman did. So if your expectation is too high, you in for some trouble and a treat. And all treats ain't sweet. So that's why I say if she ain't no upgrade, and that's why I read to you what AE said, because you got to think like him. He gonna stay by himself unless, and I know him. I know him. So if he get with somebody and she switch up on him, he gonna leave her alone too. See, it's all right to get with somebody, but what's not all right is for you to stay with somebody that don't mean you no good, man. That's what's not all right. Y'all be trying to stay with women who they don't mean you no good. They ain't gonna do you no good. Upgrade. Now, what do I mean by upgrade? Every category represents an upgrade. So what this is saying is financially, you gonna pay less for your bills. You ain't gonna always have to pay. She gonna treat you sometime. She gonna help you. That's what they are supposed to come in and do, is help you. You don't believe that, you're a Satan worshiper. Because again, like I tell you, if you don't agree with God, you agree with the devil. That's just all it is. Ain't no in between. He said that women are supposed to be companions and helpers. And to be fruitful and multiply, meaning they got to open up. Some of these chicks ain't even having sex. What are they there for? Like, if you're not having sex, you not even his wife. Because y'all supposed to become one flesh as a sign and a symbol of the covenant. If you not doing it, you just a roommate. You just a leech. If you not paying nothing, you a bug. Like you a leech. You sucking out. You a mosquito. Because you buzzing around sweat and blood. You looking for blood. So you like a bug. I got names for y'all. Jenny's, you a bug. Any woman that is not helping you, is not having sex with you willingly and desirably, is a bug. She like a fly, a mosquito, or a leech or something. Ain't a leech in the bug family? Even though a leech ain't necessarily a bug, I believe a leech is in the bug family, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know how mosquitoes and flies and they just buzzing around trying to get something, trying to bite you or trying to get something, trying to get to your food. These broads is bugs, man. So when you hear me saying Jennies and bugs, and I got a name for them. If you ain't a unicorn, I'm gonna have a name for you. The only way I'm gonna leave you alone is if you say, you know what, I'm not even getting involved. I'm just staying to myself. Okay, we'll leave you alone then. But all y'all women that be out here up in men's faces, and having sex and all that, then you say, I need a man, you gonna fall in one of them categories. You are. Jenny, looking for her Forrest Gump. Man, he ain't even stopped. And he's supposed to be a working truck. These people is crazy, man. These Jennies getting them, boy. These Jennies got them tooting coke. So this how it be, right? So her ex-boyfriend, bum loser, got her on coke. Now she telling you to try it. Don't try that stuff, man. Don't try that stuff. If you ever sold it, then you saw how addictive it is for people. I ain't never tried that stuff. Not even once. Other than, well, we ain't gonna get in. No, I'll tell you, other than this, testing. Never tried it. So, y'all dudes be so thirsty, man, that I ain't jacking, man. I ain't jacked since I've been in prison. Okay. If that's the case, then you better be like my cousin is, a little more direct and aggressive with these chicks. He don't be taking none of them. They be like, why you don't call me? I be on the phone with him. That stuff be funny, man. He be reading their texts. These chicks, man, it's a certain way that you gotta be with the modern woman. The modern woman represents the ones that just ain't wrapped too tight and high body count, so on and so forth. But then you want to still be open enough that if you find your unicorn, if the unicorn come your way, you don't want to diss the unicorn. You don't want to mess up the few unicorn. There's still a couple, and it's a couple that's why these guys be on here talking about 18 and all that, because they want to catch them while they still unicorn. Some of them ain't even unicorns. They done did too much. They already Jennies. Sipping lean and you only 17 years old. The devil is a liar. And then when she hit 33, she already got 3 kids. And she talking about, I need a man, I need a high value man. A high value man don't need you. And don't want you, probably. See, a lot of these women, they done wised up, man. They know they can't be honest. That's why before you take them down the aisle or have kids with them, you better invest in that polygraph to find out what they really about. And if they don't want to do it, she say, well, you can take one too. Be like, I'll take one as long as it don't incriminate. They'll be trying to, on theirs, they'll be trying to ask you stuff like, have you ever sold drugs? Trying to get you RICO, get you locked up or something. You have to be like, strictly relationship matter. Yep. Strictly relationship stuff. Yeah, I get what I'm saying, though. Let me kind of switch it up there. Look at these big old fat wild looking squirrel. Bugs, Jennies. I had a couple more names for them. I be forgetting. I got so many. But now I'm finna start calling them Jennies. The ones that done slept around and did drugs, all kind of stuff. Then here they come when they sick in the head or sick physically. Jenny. Go on over there and find your Forrest Gump. Even Bubba wouldn't have got with Jenny. Y'all saw the movie, right? Bubba, let me show you something about Bubba. In some ways, you need to be like Bubba, and I need to be like Bubba, and here's how. Bubba, all he thought about was that shrimp boat. And he finally got a shrimp boat, and he got rich and left it to his friend, Forrest. Forrest Gump saved his life. See, if you don't have no kids to leave it with, but you have a real friend, you're supposed to leave that with him. The person that make your life easier, you're supposed to make their life easier. Just like if your kids don't respect you, don't come around and stuff like that, when you getting ready to die, you don't even have to leave them nothing. You don't have to. You can if you want. But let's say y'all dudes get a divorce. And when y'all get a divorce, your kids be trying to be all cool with the new dude and not coming around you and stuff. And you get wealthy or something. You ain't got to leave it to them, because all they going to do is give it to her. And if they cool with him, they going to give him a piece of your money. So you don't have to. I used to be like, man, why you do him like that? That's cool. We don't be knowing all the details of why people don't leave people stuff. But if your kid, you got a good relationship with your kids, then leave them everything. If they don't come around or they be trying to be with stepdaddy simp, like he they daddy, man, I wouldn't leave them nothing. You don't have to. You leave your assets to who you want to leave it to. Anybody that helps you, anybody that respects you or whatever, friends. If you don't got no kid, people talking about legacy, this, that. You might be the one with the kids that don't even deal with you. And have a fortune, you gonna leave it to people that don't even deal with you? Or sometimes, okay, if you got 5 kids and the one you close to and respect you and you deal with them or her, and the other ones you don't, that's that's a slam dunk. Guess who getting it all? Remember I told y'all you got to be more cutthroat? You got to be more cutthroat. Got to be. You can see that background back there. People try to come over here and get shot up. You never know who watching the videos, and they don't all like me. That's obvious. But if you get brave, you can go to the devil's cave. I can give you a one-way ticket there. I got plenty ways I can. But leave them on the blade, man. See, everybody was talking about Cam Newton. And, like, I gotta watch the video. I haven't watched it. How Cam Newton wants kids, but Cam Newton is being smart about it. See, some of y'all dudes, if y'all want kids that bad and you got your resources, you might have to pull a Cam Newton. But the sad part about it is, some of these women ain't gonna even let you see your kids like that. You gonna have to fight. Y'all see my short, I'm too old to fight? But this ways. So think like that though. Now I remember when I was single. Well, yeah, you can call it single. If you're not married, you're single. To me, even if you got a girlfriend. But, and I'm not saying I don't think that way towards women. If they got a boyfriend, then they not single. I'm talking about the way things is now. You either married or single, even if you have a woman. But in the mind of No Matrix, if you have a woman that's not having sex with you, not helping you, argues with you more than she contributes, if she lives with you, she's just a roommate. She's probably a bug. You be like swatting her run. She lying on you. These Jennies. You better listen to Jenny. Run, Forrest, run. Even y'all gumps need to be running from these chicks. If you Forrest Gump, Bubba had more sense than Forrest Gump when it come to women. You notice you ain't hear Bubba saying nothing. He just shrimp boat. This kind of shrimp, that kind of shrimp. Forrest just listening. I'm thinking about Jenny. And Jenny, getting her, man.